What I'm talking about, year 11.
I know. 16-year-olds.
16-year-old.
Okay. Now, Audrey. Now, what I want you to focus today on that is that just look at this. I mean, obviously, very sweet eyes. So, again, we said we'll try and do her justice because she's she's a very very pretty girl. Sweetness of her eyes, the tilt of the head, and what I like a lot of this is that see that beautiful shadow of the neck on her neck, which is basically the shadow of her head on the neck. It's like an S curve. And I'll try and apply. Do you remember the O'Reilly method? Which is basically a circle, circle, circle. Do you remember that when we said with the circle? Do you remember how what we said with circle that do many lines, and some of the lines will be very very wonky, and some will be good. So then you connect the ones which you see, which are the best ones. Look. And then sideways. You remember sideways? That one? No, which is the side. It's good to come back to this and reapply that. And you see that I also turn the side of the face like this, because I could have done the circle like this. That will show that she's looking towards us. She's not tilted. By doing it this way, I'm now preparing you and myself for tilt. Now you have the middle of that, which is middle of the circle, which goes right up there. This will be the eyebrow line. Now here.
So is the mouth the bottom of the circle or the nose?
So it's in between. It's in between. The mouth will be there. No, the mouth. It should be. That should be. The way I see it is. It's the nose. It's not the mouth. It's the nose here. Yeah, so it's the nose. And then, do you remember that onto that side of this area? You go and extend that, which will be the. This is the circle. Which obviously there is invisible, but we know it's there. Or we apply. It's not that we know, we apply. And then you have that line, which moves that way, and normally would have gone straight down if she was looking without the tilt. But she does have a tilt. And you have it. You have that side, and then on the end of the circle is the nose. As we said, look, turn it this way. Thank you. And then you have that, which is the hairline, eyebrow, eyes somewhere here, nose, and this middle of the circle to the end of the circle, move it down. That will show us where the chin should be. And then you have the neck from here, obviously, very narrow neck. And then you have end of the nose somewhere here. So that's the face in an extremely simplified version. Now, let's work now on specifics. You have here the nose, which is something like that, moves out, and it's got that beautiful curve. Then eyes here, eyebrow, eyebrow here, but I could easily or hide it, well not hide it, but apply the shadow, which is a middle tone. Actually, that's a dark tone, because middle tones are all here. Where's the darkest tone? Of course you would say it's here, because that's what it is. It's the darkest tone. Then the hair, then you have, and all obviously her features are dark. And the eyebrow here. There you go, the eye. The eye does have a tilt like that, which we know. It's a tilt of the head. So that eye, which is this one, it's lower than the other eye, lower. And you got the eye, see? And then the line above the eye, the bag of under the eye, tear duct, and well, the hairline was there, but we don't see the hairline because we have that flick of hair coming through, which is basically right there. And that peak there, where the hair splits, then you have that one, I mean, here, then you have another line which connects, or you can take two lines, one which drops like this, which with a hair, or you can take a horizontal line from the tip of the ear, going right there. So it's there. Yeah, and the end of the ear is horizontally goes above the lip. So here we've got it. Well, I had it. You see that matches perfectly with the circle. You see, it's within the circle, and that matched. I mean, I didn't measure it, but everything which goes and is correct here because that's the real picture applies here as well, with the Riley method. And what I feel that I could go a little bit lower with the jaw because that's what she's got. And that beautiful S curve of the shadow of her neck. And the eye here. Well, the eyebrow, the eyelid, upper eyelid. And a beautiful cheek here. And that line which goes, it's not 45 degrees, it's about 70 degrees from a right angle. I have a right angle here, at 70 degree up, or 35 degree from top to left. So it's not a straight line, it's a line like that. Moves inwards like this. And now we need to apply. We need to find out where the mouth is, and we are almost finished with that. So you have another line which goes above there. Well, where the mouth finishes. Well, where the mouth normally is located is in between the tip of the nose and the chin, but not the lips. It's I think where the lips in the middle of the lips normally. Well, not always, because from the tip of the nose to the chin, the middle is, I would say, is where the middle of the lip is. Look, let's go like this. So that's good with tablet. So from the tip of the nose to the chin, it's there. The middle is somewhere here. So then it's not the middle of the lip, it's the end of the lower lip. I can see 20. Yes, it's 35 from there till it's 36 centimeters. Middle of 36 is 18. So it's there then. 18 is there. It's there. It folds right on the bottom part of the bottom lip. Okay. So tip of the nose and the nose here, and you have shadow of that nose, and there, that's the middle, and the soft turn here, and then the line for the middle of the lip there, and the fleshy part of the lower lip. And no, that's the middle. The middle of that area is here. It's in between, as I said, the fleshy, the bottom part of the bottom lip, and then you have the fleshiness of her lip. Here, moving up a little bit, make her a little bit smiley. Oh my God, that's huge. She looked like she probably used a lot of lipstick. It's still there, not to forget the filter. And now it's all about middle tones. I mean, it's not as pretty as her, but I need to be a little bit more careful now and push back from the Riley circle. The circle was there. I need to now adjust my values and also skull issue here, because I think the skull has gone too far to the left. What I need to do is that line there which connects from the chin to that upper part, so here. And then you have a beautiful tone, and then get rid of all that, and also upper lid, upper eyelid is there.
You think her nose is too big?
The nose, yes, correct. Yes, Nina. It's definitely the nose the issue here because it's huge. So, see, managing it, narrowing it basically. And the whole thing is in a middle tone. Have you noticed a very, very small highlight here? Look here. Notice that? See? Right at the tip of the nose. And you have all dark shadows, which I would use on the whole. This is basically just to make a soft middle tone of her face there. And hair is beautiful here, which I ignored so far, but it's basically there. You've noticed some highlight here, so let's not do that. What I can do, well, not dark, not work at all, but not darkening that. So keep that light, and that's a darker than the middle tone, so you can easily use a darker shadow onto the hair here, or apply darker tonal values to the hair. And constantly spread it, because that's also a bit too strong, the way I'm doing it. So soften all those darks with the fingers. Create a middle tone like that. Yeah? And the easiest thing with that is using the putty rubber, as you would expect, and highlight it here. Where the light, where the maximum or the reflected light on the hair is. Look. There. And this one. And I think the ear is slightly, not the size of the size is okay, but I think I need to expand it. She's got big ears. Have you noticed that?
You do look big.
For such a cute face, the ear is actually not big, but I would say substantial. Sorry to say that.
Yes, my dear.
No idea.
Very handy for hearing, you know.
But I guess when she had her hair down, you couldn't see the ear.
Yeah.
That was
She's had her hair right.
Oh, it's a French pleat.
Or
Yeah,
like
French
a,
pleat.
French pleat, almost, yeah.
didn't she have it like a
Ponytail.
no, cropped, like a
Oh,
boy's?
she did talk.
Yeah,
she did.
Sometimes, didn't she? Yeah.
and a bit of middle tone. And sorry,
So pretty she was.
she was, yes. I thought you said for my drawings.
Oh yeah,
That too, that too, that too.
You can never stand forever.
Do you want a good do you want a good note today?
You want to get a stamp?
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So, charcoal is good, charcoal is, and then look,
Oh, just
darker tone, and obviously you come back here, and also a very soft tonal value from the forehead, and then coming here onto the between the eyebrow and the eye, that little tiny brown of the fall of the eyelid and the cheek. So highlight on the nose, as if you remember the highlight on the nose, that little tiny light on the nose, and tiny light on the cheek, and coming back on here, there. And bringing the neck, I think it'll make it a little bit more to the left, there. That makes it very, very narrow, so I can expand it from this side as well. Look. Okay. Not bad, huh? Not bad. Thank you. Thank you. Who said that? I'll keep it in mind.
Humour, it's a good expression. Damning with faint praise, we can work. You might get the star today.
Okay, yeah.
Very good. You don't misbehave.
Thank you.
You've done your homework.
I would love this. I would love the stamp as well. And then a little bit darker here. And obviously coming with that white on the eye. White on the eye. There. Oh no, 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 no. She looks blind now. Bring it back, bring it back, bring back the pupil. There, eyelid. There. And doing the eyelid here as well. Well, you know how that goes now. You need to spend time and adjust the middle tones here, because I don't want to take a lot more time from your time. And there. A bit fleshy lip. Oh, she looks alright, she looks happy. Okay, well, how do you see it? A little bit of darker tone of value here. Now connects the hair. She looks also blonde here. Well, she was she? She was brown, light
She was
brown.
dark blonde. She was always dark.
Yes. Here we are. Okie doke.
Very good.
Now, thank you. Do you remember the drill, not drill, the Riley method?
What's
Circle.
Loomis then?
Loomis. Loomis. Well, Loomis, not Riley, Loomis,
Oh,
sorry.
that's what I was going to say, because I thought I'd
Sorry,
never heard of Riley,
yes,
and I
yes,
thought,
I
oh,
know.
is this a new one?
I know, Janie, it's just.
No, it's
yeah.
Loomis,
Just-
is it?
Yes, I'm gone Loomis.
You're getting like
Loomis,
that,
not-
it's alright. It's the age. don't
Show
worry.
us, can you show us on the iPad where the big circle is?
The big circle is here, look.
Top of the head.
Top of the head, and it goes straight
Not
and
the tip of the
encompasses a little
nose.
bit of the nose, but
But
maybe not the tip of the nose. I would say here, the nostril. Look, it's all an approximate. It's the thing is to get
Yeah.
that and then turn. Do you remember that? I got the turn of the head by doing this.
Yes, the side.
By doing the side
Yeah.
plane of the head.
Yeah.
Well, with more peace and quiet now, so let's go back to our portrait and work a little bit more on the likeness. As the likeness is not there yet, and the eyes are big, and the mouth, and the chin is going to be too far down. So I could work a little bit more here and trim her chin a bit more now. There. And that will shorten the chin too. Now the eyes, the white of the eye is actually huge. Sorry, it's bigger on the picture, and also she's not looking towards us. So let's work a little bit more on that. She needs to look towards the viewer. And everything here, the eyes need to be soft, not edgy lines. The crease of the eyelid needs to come a bit forward here, there, and the eyebrow also could go, and there's a sharp edge here, sharp edge of the eyebrow, and also goes straight down there, and the whole thing, the ear is very, very, very close here, so I've got to bring the ear out, and on a horizontal line, the ear is above the eye, so you're okay with that so far. The earlobe is right above the upper lip, there, and I will give her a bit more chin, so jaw here, a bit wider jaw, and that beautiful, as I said earlier on, shadow of her neck, on the neck, between which is the portraits, or sorry, the head is creating that shadow here, beautiful shadow. neck a little bit further or wider actually here, slightly wider. And a little bit of the shadow here, where on men will be the Adam's apple. Obviously females don't have that, most females. And then you have right under the eye, you have that vertical line, which will be the neck. Give it a tone of value, it's not light. And trace, grey, very light tone of value. There we are, okay. There's a shadow on the neck here. That creates a cylinder. See, you don't have a line there. The line is right here. It's a shadow which creates the line, and the line itself is very vague. It's almost not there. So I'm talking about that shadow, which makes the neck closer there. Here we are. And I've got the eye, needs to be further back, there. And the eyebrow is right at the tear duct, so I need to distance the eyebrows. Softer hair. There is hair, but it's very, it's not dense. It's light, you can see the light through. And the shadow of the hair is dense here. So, let's get that softer hair here. White of the eye. And take some dust with my small finger and put these shadows here above the lip. It's thinner. Yeah. So she's got a little bit of a high cheek here, in the sense that she's creating almost a smile. She's just about to give us a smile. The eye is smaller too, and the eye line, the eye crease, soft, much softer than what I've done there. White of the eye. Okay. Charcoal, drop the charcoal, get the charcoal out, up here, and create the iris. There you go, the upper eyelid, eye line, more distance in between the hair and the eyebrow, much more distance here. As I push the ear more to the right, a lot brighter and higher forehead here. just exceeding or merging the hair with the background here, soft. They're not, I mean, this drawing is everywhere soft edges. There's nowhere hard edge on this. It's a picture obviously, but on our drawing. As in the picture there are no hard edges. Is what I should do here. No hard edges, soft edges everywhere. Trying to lift the nose up higher than what I've done earlier on, and make this pupil a little bit smaller. I mean the iris itself. Eyebrow. It's this eyebrow, which is her right, it's actually at the same angle with this, with the left. But it does have that upwards line. It goes up. So it's not straight, it's not horizontal, it just goes up. Then you have hair. Here. I just cannot stand seeing the neck, the chin quite low. So I think we need to break the chin, bring it up. Yeah, there. Neck, chin, highlight of the hair, right on the edge here. Bit sharper nose, smaller too, lighter, and emphasis on the tip of the nose, right up here. And as I said, the white of the eye, which is not that white now, so gone too dark. Do you remember I've done that so we could turn the pupil, the iris actually, sorry, the iris, so she's looking towards us. And the lower eyelid going upwards like that. Bigger white of the eye. That Mona Lisa style smile here. Fleshier lower lip, but also let's need to cut that way so I can see a little bit better. And I can, as I'm right-handed, I need to have that liberty moving it that way easier. It's easier for me. And you have, let's see now, she's got that end or tip of the nose. On the tip of the nose, she's got that, if I move down, straight down, I will reach the chin. So that means the chin is too far out. Bring the chin inwards a little bit more. Raise the line under the chin. Here. Connect it with the neck. A bit lighter. I have eyebrow, upper eyelid, white of the eye, shine on the eye. I mean that reflected light of the eye that all most of the times you see. And under the nose, we have that area here, which I'm talking about, that little beautiful shine of light, tiny light, or middle tone. It's not really light, it's a middle tone. Then you have the upper lip. There we are. Upper lip. Softer tonal values, softer, 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 softer. And bring those lips, so again, without sharp edges, no sharp edges. And I'm trying to lift up that lighter value there. I will make her smile a bit more. Filtrum. Lift the end of the nose a bit further up. They are extremely soft values on this portrait, so it's a headache to get those values right. Trying to soften the eyebrow. Just moves down a little bit more like this. So there's an angle, or there's an arch. It's not exactly straight. Well, there is straight. There's a straight line with these two corners, but in between these two corners, it drops, it dips a little bit down. And earlobe. Some light on the neck. Highlights on the hair. But again, the hair is very well, very soft, very well combed. So we have to give that softness of the hair. Side of the eyebrow is like that. A sharp one. Eyebrow. Highlight here. Bit further down. I mean, the chin is lighter than that. Just a general light tonal value on the chin. And that lip is higher too. Higher, higher the lip. I'm always using the putty, I'm doing that little, see that tiny bit shaping up the putty this way? And so it gives you a very sharp edge of the putty and then creates that edge that I'm looking for. And also a very, very light tone here on her cheek here with my fingers. It will be a lot more effective if I use my fingers still and use the putty wrapper. Or possibly even shamie. Remember shamies? Shamie, oh, do a shamie here. And see what I can do with the shamie, but I need to choose a light area with the shamie. This one. There, that's a good one. I created an edge here, which I've done once, so came back, fixed it. A lighter tone above her upper lip. Let's get that sharpness of the lip here. There. Again, delete it. The shamie it plays the role of the putty wrapper actually. So you need to be careful with the shamie. It doesn't have to be clean. If it's clean, it obliterates every shadow you see. So if you got to have a dirty shamie, let's put it this way, which has been used a lot. And soft the darks here. Emphasis on the chin. Not that sharp, a bit more rounded. Just use a bit of, just took a little bit of charcoal here. That beautiful turn of her neck and that beautiful shadow that she's got here. The eye, lift the lip a little bit more up there. I did lift a lot, not as much as that. Didn't intend it as much as that. And she's not doing that part of Instagram that girls have today. That's a normal smile here, so not pout there. So that's not the age of Instagram. She's got that soft smile here. Lighter, that little nose here, and the shadow under, and also coming with the nose a little bit more inwards there, although there is not a line as such. I need to get a brush, because with the brush it will be a lot easier. possible to get those turns without a brush. So brush. With the brush, a bit of dust from the charcoal dust. That's easier. Charcoal dust. Leave some charcoal dust underneath here, so it's handy. Thicker eyebrow. Hair. Can't be too light there, but I can come back and darken it, but for the time being, I like it as it is. Bit of hair here, less dense, and we're dealing with the shadows of the hair down here. So darker under the lower eyelid. Eyebrow. There we are. I think I'm going to be too dense there, but this is why we have a putty rubber. Highlight. Crease of the eye. Here. Eyeline. The crease between the eyelid and the eyebrow. Then you have the iris, pupil, which we do not actually see, I know is there. Brush, move the lower eyelid, there, which creates that shadow which we need here. Then that line of the nose is much softer. Shadow here too. Shadow also on the smile. Then I'll do with my fingers there, too thick for that area. Lift up the upper lip a bit more. Shadow under the nose here. I'm trying to get that, maybe a softer brush, that's quick. On that area, I will need a soft brush, wider and softer. So. That white. So I was trying to get you, first of all, I've loaded with too much black charcoal. So I'm unloading it here, preparing it, seeing how much dark is it carrying. And just then, only then you can apply it on the nose, above the nose. And also, that could go with the brush too. Very soft, light tonal value. Soft, lift up the chin a bit more. Load the brush with black, add the black here, charcoal. See how much dark I have, and I think I need to get it darker there. She's got a bit more hair down here, the back. And that comes back here. Further back there. All right, okay. Don't want to be too much entangled with this area here, but on the other hand, I want to give a good likeness to Aubrey. Oh, Aubrey. Difficult name for me. Okay, a bit more for neck. Neck, I can come back to the neck later on. More jacket that she's wearing there. Those dark charcoal dust there, which reflects the hair. She's beautifully combed. Tip of the ear is right where the eye. Ear. Hair. And middle tone between the eyebrow and the eye, a middle tone on the forehead, it's taking a turn now. That mysterious smile that I was trying to get earlier on. And soft to the background with a brush. Softer here. Although I'm darkening it a lot more than what she actually looked like. Giving much darker tonal values. And how about giving that highlight on the nose? There is no other way except darkening it everywhere. Everywhere, literally on the face. And then leave that tip light. Filter. Darker tone. Tip of the nose higher. See, I'm turning the brush like this constantly, rotating it. Nearly. Turn the again. Tip of the brush, working on it. Yeah, I went too far out with that. I went too dark on that.